as an investor using the strategy of long-term and low risk. I am so excited about what my future holds for building my wealth and really creating a nice financial portfolio for my later self to rely on going forward into the future. Okay, so I'm going to get straight into today's episode. I'm feeling quite motivated. I'm feeling quite excited about the future of my investment portfolio. I'm really enjoying the investment journey so far. So far, my strategy has proven to be a long-term low-risk plan, and it is paying dividends at the moment. Not literally, as my funds are on an accumulating basis, so to speak. But yeah, I'm loving the journey. I really am. I feel like so many things are finally starting to come into fruition, and the fruits of the labour from arduous hard work and consistency is starting to pay off, and you can do it as well. I want this video to serve as motivation and a form of inspiration to new investors and stackers out there and people looking to build their wealth and secure their financial future. Now, some of you will already be seasoned and experienced investors. I have no doubt most of you watching this will already be rather clued up when it comes to precious metals exclusively, but also other investment vehicles as well. But nonetheless, hopefully you can take this video and have a real enjoyment of sharing the passion from someone else who's taking the same journey. Now, for me, my investments involve a multitude of investment vehicles, but predominantly I am using commodities such as precious metals, index funds, specifically the S&P 500 and the FTSE 100, the UK's equivalent of the S&P 500, if you like, so to speak, and also more passive income. Some of that is actually from YouTube, which I'm very proud of, and also I'm building on starting my own passive income as well from buy-to-let investment properties on an interest-only basis to yield me regular passive income. I'm yet to complete that goal, but it's looking like next year, 2025, I'm going to be able to achieve that first rental buy-to-let property. So I am within touching distance now, and I'm very excited. For me, I feel like the hardest point is right now in terms of building wealth, in terms of generating that income and, really trying to build up my wealth. Now, as my particular investment goals may differ from others, I think that what I'm about to talk about may not correlate with some people, because some of you may be older and you're probably investing for a wealth preservation to pass down on inheritance. But because I am slightly younger, I'm 27 now, although that's not really young anymore, is it? But you get the idea. I'm trying to accumulate wealth through compound interest and through long-term low-risk plans to allow myself to have the freedom that life offers and to also retire early. I really do not want to be working up to the UK's current retirement age of 67. That's just a complete no-go for me. So my whole plan functions around the idea of early retirement, and if I can have some fun along the way, well, I'm definitely going to do that. So overall, I'm using precious metals, gold and silver, as you can see in front of me, as my wealth preservation. It's the backbone of my investment portfolio, and I'm so proud of that. I feel so secure, it feels safe, and I'm really happy to have that as the pinnacle investment vehicle in my investment portfolio. It really does give me reassurance and make me feel secure, allowing me to make other investments in index funds and more hands-on, higher maintenance investment vehicles like investment property. So for me, having a bit of tangible bullion really does make me feel comfortable. It makes me feel reassured, and not only is it stunning to look at, but it's great fun to invest in. It's something tangible that you can hold. And also I'm using index funds, the S&P 500 I'm very happy with. It's yielding great results. Currently my investment on that is around 15%, and my investment on the FTSE I think is around 10%. So I'm very pleased with those returns, and they're generating me compound wealth. I'm building wealth over a long-term plan by investing on a dollar cost averaging regular basis, while also getting interest back onto that money. So therefore, I'm actually making money from free money. So essentially, you could, if you like, pull out your original investment and you've got the interest that you've made and you could leave it in there, and that money is going to continue making you money. So it's a great way of really building wealth on a super easy strategy, to be honest. It's really fun, low risks, low maintenance, low fees. I mean, I find it hard to pick up many issues of that. Of course, I say low risk. For me, I will reiterate what I mean by low risk. For me, low risk is something that I can invest in consistently over a long-term plan, with the price staying consistent and hopefully increasing on a periodic, regular basis. For me, that's what I consider low risk. Low volatility, not massive price movements. I want to see consistent, progressive growth, and that for me is what I consider my investment portfolio to be: long-term, low risk. Moving on, I am starting to really bear the fruits of some of my labour from the arduous hours of hard work. I don't often talk about this a lot, but YouTube has generated me a passive income. I can actually go to sleep and earn money while I'm sleeping, and for me that is a passive income. Yes, I still have to create content and promote it, upload it, interact with my subscribers, my viewers, which I love. That's not necessarily a particularly passive side of it, but once that video, that episode, that YouTube short is created, it goes into the aretha of the rest of my videos and will get rewatched and rewatched, and that allows me to generate, I would now say, a passive income. So I'm really starting to see some of the fruits of my labour come through. When I started the channel, I wasn't monetized. When I eventually got monetized in March 2023, the earnings I was making was next to nothing. It really wasn't worth my time. But now it's getting to the point where it actually is worth my time. So I'm starting to really see the benefits of being consistent and doing that hard work. And it's really refreshing and motivating to see that it's actually starting to pay off. Now, alongside of that, I am full-time employed currently, and that's going to stay that way for no doubt the next 5 years, I'd say, maybe a bit more, because I'm yet to build up that passive income that's going to allow me to separate myself from being employed to really give myself full focus. But at the minute, I'm super happy. I'm earning a nice wage from my full-time employment. I'm in a very good company. I'm very happy. And alongside of my other passive incomes, private work, you can do some cash work, you can do YouTube, which I'm doing. It's generating a real nice buffer for me that's allowing me to invest a lot more than someone who's just sitting in an employed job would be able to do. Alongside of that, I'm very close to being able to achieve my first passive income from, buy-to-let property. And I'm so excited. I mean, that is such a big deal for me. It's been a very long time saving such a vast amount of money, because of course you need a 25% deposit in the UK to, get a buy-to-let investment property, and that's no small feat. You've also got stamp duty, fees, you need a buffer fund, a war chest fund in case your tenants move in and suddenly the boiler breaks. So there is a lot to it, but I'm looking at buying a turnkey rental property that is going to generate me a monthly income after fees and everything like that. I'm hoping to achieve a rental income of profit around 250 per calendar month, and doing that is going to really bolster my monthly income, and it's also going to give me another passive income. Right now I've got my employment, YouTube, some private work which I do on the side, and that is already giving me a huge boost. I'm really starting to see that is really helping me on my journey. But I can only imagine by adding this passive income from another investment vehicle, which will be the investment property, wow, that's going to really propel me. And I honestly think that right now is going to be the point in my life where I have the least money than I'm ever going to have. The reason I say that is because I think the more investments I get working for me, the more income that's going to be coming back to me. More pounds are going to be workers for me, working for me. So I'm really looking forward to achieving the next goal, because I feel like from then on, each step is going to be a less of a step to the next goal, to the next investment vehicle. 1 buy-to-let, 2 buy-to-lets, 3 buy-to-lets. So if I can prove to myself now I can keep consistent, working hard to achieve that, then I'm looking forward to what the future holds, because hopefully it's going to get easier and easier. But I just wanted to share my current journey with you so far. I'm loving investing. I'm really happy with how my portfolio is working for me. My own strategy has worked well for me. That's not to say that this would work well for you. Everyone's financial circumstances, goals, situations, plans, wants are completely different. But for me, this is working well. I'm loving it. I wanted to share this with you because I think it's nice for you to get a different side of my content, to see a more personal view. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed filming this one, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Let me know in the comment section below how your investment vehicles are doing and if you are on target for your projected plans. Until next time, I'll see you then. Bye-bye, guys.